Welcome or welcome back. I am Tavish Cardiff, one of the co-founders of the Our Raw Material practice, here for some weekly guidance. Music Week covers a lot more than just music. It's really our spiritual connection, the things that we aspire to, where we receive faith guidance, what we take on faith, what we believe, no matter what system we adopt or don't. We are each in a natural position to question our relationship with God and whether or not there is God, whether we are part of God or whether God is separate from us. This is the basis for what we call our sky, the spiritual aspects of being human that rely on our belief system, our faith, our self-sustaining knowledge, the things that we know to be true that maybe aren't proven in a way that other things are proven, but this is the system that drives us. This is the space where we feel like we connect to outside entities or not. This particular cycle, the guidance is a little more meditative. It is not a meditation, but it is an opportunity to take what we intellectualize mind into matter so that we are finding not only the intellectual answers that we seek, but where they connect in our body and where we become disconnected from things that we might otherwise feel connected to. Take a few deep breaths. Recognize where your tension exists: neck, shoulders, back. Just be aware of it. You don't have to close your eyes. You don't have to sit still. You don't have to do anything but remain aware of how each of these things feel, not only in your mind, but in your body, and what that does to you personally. It's going to be different for every single person. One big exhale. And then imagine yourself at the end of a concert or a show, that moment of the encore, when everybody who is a fan is connected together, singing, waiting, anticipating their favorite to show up at the end. And when the performer comes back on stage and hits those first few notes, the audience collectively raises a vibration and the excitement level gets higher because we know it's the end. But we also know that this is the spot where we connect. This is where each of us in our own way are going to find the space to connect with the songs that we love or the music that we love and feel it expressed within us. And give yourself a moment to think of one of those or several of those moments that you've had in your life and how beautiful it feels to be standing with all of these people that share the same love in that moment. Maybe not in the same way you do, but definitely everyone sharing the vibration of the moment. Take that in, it feels good. And then as soon as the show's over and the lights come up, we start jockeying for position, moving our way to the exits, trying to get to the parking lot, to get to our ride and get through the traffic. And those moments of connection that we felt just minutes ago, if we don't make an intentional point of saving them, they disappear. So call up a few of those encore moments and attach yourself to the moment, to the feeling, to the song, to the crowd, to the sky, to your own spiritual, connected self. Another exhale, just making sure you're still aware of your breath. And think to the genre of music that is your favorite, or the genres if you can't pick one. Think of the artists that have meant something to you and why you feel that connection to them. Think of moments in your life where you've heard something that you'd never heard before and needed to know more about it. What draws you about the sounds that you love? what is it that keeps you tuned in to the genres and the artists that mean something to you? Let those answers play around a little bit. There isn't a wrong one. Continue to breathe into that connected, loving space. And even if you don't feel a connection to the generic term God, is there a word that does mean connection to you? Universe, nature, any broader term. And again, no wrong answer. Just asking in your mind and your body if there's any sort of feeling of connection beyond the one that you already know. And as we feel the support of any connection that we can grab, take a moment to ask yourself what types of things break that connection. What comes in and startles you or sends your mind into a different area of thinking that pulls you away from the sky, away from connection, away from feeling the vibration of belonging. Take a few deep breaths as you answer that question for yourself. If there aren't any or aren't any willing to offer themselves up, just breathe into any tight spaces that you feel. This is just a opening to feel your own vibration in relation to the rhythms of just what naturally exists around you. Whatever you feel as a result of this connection or lack of connection serves the larger material that is you, your personal raw material. There are things that help us feel safe, and there are things that come in and create fear or shame or blame and disrupt that connection. I just want to encourage each of us to use our breath this week when we notice our connection of safety or comfort is rocked. Use that breath, use a strong exhale to find the space of connection again. Notice what makes you feel disconnected. Just give it some allowance, acknowledgement, and see if you can find that rhythmic breathing again. Deep exhale on that, and I will be back next week when we talk about Food Week, how we are nourished, the mental aspects of being human.